take it off and then kind of.
What?
I said take it off and then just keep growing the rest of the part out, the long part that you want to grow out.
See, because of how this is going this way, this should have not been cut short. This should go this way. So now she just wants to keep cutting it short because it poofs up like that,
But
right?
she's going to keep the undercut, so it won't
So
matter.
you would have to, well, you'd have to, the line should be right here.
Yeah.
It's up a little higher because this should lay down here. But when
It's
just like
really
that poofs
annoying
up.
because it keeps like, yeah.
So you just, now at this point, if you don't want to grow it out, you're just going to have to keep cutting it.
Yeah.
You just have to get it
Just
cut
for
more
now.
often.
Yeah.
Basically all you have to do.
Yeah, I mean,
like-
from the picture, it'll look better if I take it up high.
I
Right.
started.
At some point, if you don't want it to stick out, you're going to have to grow this out.
Well, I started growing this out, and then I was like, "This is awful. I hate this."
Yeah, I don't like
It's like,
that. Let's
it's-
undercut that
it's
side.
so
too.
bad. It's so bad.
It's getting too long for it to be like that.
Yeah. At first
Okay.
it was fine, but now it's like. It's terrible. Yeah. I never got to tell you. Everyone at work was like shocked when I came back.
Oh yeah?
My boss was like, "Who is that coworker in our department?"
Oh my
Because like our
God.
department can only be our department,
Yeah.
and so he was like,
Who is that?
Who's here? Like, who's touching our stuff?"
Oh my god!
Yeah, it was really funny. And I turned around, he's like, "Oh my gosh!"
What did you
Great.
wait? I don't remember. What did you do last time? Did I cut your hair or did Monica cut your hair?
Monica might have.
You were here though.
She shaved it.
It was
Did you shave it bald?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she had
Oh
red.
man.
She had
Yeah.
red hair, bright red hair.
I don't remember. Well, at least your boss was cool. He was cool, right? Or she?
No, yeah, they are. IKEA is really like.
Is that where you were
inclusive.
at then?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're inclusive about.
Yeah, I feel like they're
Anything.
pretty hip place.
Well, they have a whole like forum called ED&I,
What is that?
Equality, Diversity, and Inclusion.
Yeah.
And so we meet every month and talk about different topics like women's history.
Really?
We do.
That's
We
cool.
do like pride. They were talking about having like a gender-free bathroom.
What do
Just
you,
like
what
a
do you think
single
about that?
stall one to like protect the
Yeah.
person.
Well, I think, that would be good too for families. But they probably don't have a family bathroom?
Yeah, I think so. But so they're just just different stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like right now we're doing. There's an Asian. Not bullying. What's.
Asian hate.
Yeah,
The Asian
basically.
hate thing on, yeah.
Yeah, that's going on, and so. we're
Wait,
having
what?
Asian hate from like the whole China thing. You know about the virus?
My friend's Chinese and she thinks it's so crazy because right when COVID happened, she was saying that like people were avoiding her.
Yeah.
Like when she goes to the store and stuff. So my friends were all joking like, we just need to bring you everywhere. So people.
That's hilarious.
You can
Yeah. But like there's some people that are like doing this extreme, hate and stuff.
Lisa.
Sorry, I don't. Can I stand right here? Maybe?
Yep. Yeah.
That is funny.
But yeah, it's like everything. So we just kind of like talk every month as a group with all the stores about what we can do and how we can support people and all that stuff.
What's funny is like she's never even been to Asia, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
She's like super
yeah.
Americanized. I'm pretty sure she was adopted too, which makes it even more funny.
Yeah, that's
She's like,
hilarious. She's like all
her
there.
parents are like German.
She's like, I'm an American.
Oh, she does. Oh, basically, she just looks Asian.
Mm-hmm.
And she was talking about it on Facebook one day. And we got a kick out of it.
Oh my goodness.
Cause you don't know. Like I guess unless you're Asian, you don't really know how people are treating you, right?
Yeah. Well, we had a whole thing about the Black Lives Matter
Did you?
to where the entire country raised the Black Lives Matter flag.
Really? Okay,
Oh my
IKEA
God.
started it?
We,
Oh my
I don't know
God.
if we started, but I know we raised it in every location in the whole country.
I know, it was like
okay.
everything was like, every company was like, even Netflix was like, Black Lives Matter. I was like, they're all on the bandwagon.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like a whole thing.
Crazy. I'm gonna do this lower, and then we'll see if I can need to take it higher. But you have this a little lower. I don't know how high do you want to take it. I guess you can have it really actually.
If you want to just match it.
Yeah. Well, this is where it should be, like right about here. Let's see. There's your natural part line.
Because then if I
Obviously,
pull
it's
it
gonna
back
hang
into
over, so it doesn't even really matter where it's at. You can do it really low. You can do it high.
unless I put it in a
Doesn't
ponytail,
matter.
and then they're gonna be like, oh.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Because it's pony length now.
Do you want to keep a little more than this one? But that might be weird if you have a ponytail.
I mean, I've had it in a ponytail even now, so whatever is fine.
Actually, to find your natural part line, you should probably slick it backwards. Let's do this. Pony it up. Probably right about there. Do you think that's matching on the other side? I'm not looking. I'm here looking straight, so.
Yes. Looks like it. There's just that little like hanging bit in the front that's really short.
See, here's the thing. Like that's gonna get your part line kind of round around your head, but what do you want to do? What are you saying with the little thing?
This guy. No, just this guy.
Do you want that to be on the other side?
Just like
It's not supposed to be on the other side though.
oh.
But I can put it on the other side if you want.
No, it's all you.
It's all getting cut short. It's getting chopped. It's not going to be hanging because it's going to be a short short. But put your head down. Let me see if your line's good. See, this side looks like it might round a little more over.
Yeah.
Can you see that?
Mhm.
Maybe just a tad. That's the problem because you're going to be stuck with this line. Sorry, guys. Sorry, film crew.
No, you're fine. Make sure it's perfect. You can take 20 minutes for like her. You good?
Just because she's going to be stuck with this. It's
Yeah,
gonna-
I get it.
I'm gonna go out. Figured it out. I think that looks a lot better.
Yeah. Yeah, hard lines are definitely hard to.
Yeah, undercut. I mean, this is gonna. You know, you shaved your head bald, so you know.
I know.
You know how. You know, it took a little minute to grow it out.
A little
A
minute.
little minute. 1 day, 2
1
days,
day.
3 days,
Couple years.
couple years.
My friend and I had the exact same haircut for a while, and we
Yeah.
were cutting each other's hair.
That's cool.
So we were doing this, but with a little bit longer on the sides, like a 3.
Yeah.
And we did the exact same haircut for like months. And then, because we were living together.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden she was just like, I can't take it. And she just took it all off.
What do you mean she took it all off?
So like a half inch, like her whole head.
She just buzzed it to a 4 guard or 3 guard?
Yeah. But I think it was a 4. She just buzzed the whole thing. Yep. And I was like, our haircut! Don't match anymore. Now she's fluffy. She's like at a probably like a half an inch.
Is she gonna grow it out or is she gonna keep it short?
Maybe like an inch. I don't know. She's always had like really short hair though, so she hasn't been afraid to shave it off.
Yeah. So you work out at IKEA. Which one? The one in Tempe?
Yeah, that's the only one in the state.
This one's thinking Junior still work there?
In which department?
I don't know. I've seen him walking around before I was there.
I've never heard of them.
He's like a Spanish kid.
What's
I've
he
known
look
him.
like?
I've known him since I was like 14 or 15. I ran into him one day at IKEA, and I'm like, hey.
Oh wow.
Weird, right? Like we were friends when we were kids. We're not friends anymore, but
Oh.
I ran into him at IKEA. I was like, oh. I have no idea. He's just walking around. Like I feel like every time I go there, I'm like, oh hey.
What's he look like?
I haven't been in IKEA in a long time now. I don't know. He's like Mexican.
That's helpful.
Short Mexican.
That's like the entire Prep and Flow crew. Like,
Right? Like, I don't
that's
know.
like the whole warehouse.
I don't know how else to explain it than that though.
I just realized today that I'm the only female
with I mean, you'd be like, right? If I ran into a junior, I was like, hey, I met this girl who works at IKEA. She has a shaved head on the sides, undercut, orange.
She'll be like,
She'd be like, oh, I know that girl.
You just have to say Amanda, and like the whole store knows me. I kind of created some scenes, so.
Yeah.
I mean, when I shave my head.
Right? Well, yeah,
That's
there
one.
you go. See, that's the difference. It's like you're kind of.
And then I went to like our management summit. So that was another one. And then
That's cool.
I got to fly to California for something else. So, and I say hi to literally everyone in the whole store.
Yeah, so
it's probably normal.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure everybody knows you.
Not everyone. I haven't reached everyone yet, but give it time. We got a bunch of new people while I was gone, because I was out for like 4 months because I had to get a pacemaker.
Why? Oh shoot, you have heart problems?
Yeah.
Oh man, well at least you got a pacemaker put in.
The pacemaker made me get a different heart problem.
What's
So,
the new one?
It's called atrial tachycardia.
What does that do?
It like makes your heart beat so fast that it can't properly beat, because it's like can't pump the blood properly because it's beating so fast it doesn't empty all the way.
Then what happens?
Yeah, they don't.
Well, eventually, right away, nothing. I mean, it makes me like kind of dizzy,
Yeah.
and I can feel my heart like racing, like I've been running.
Oh shoot, that doesn't sound fun.
But like, they can treat it, so I just started a medication. But like, if you don't treat it, it can lead to
Problems.
Shoot.
muscle weakness and heart failure.
So you just gotta take a lot of
Yeah, you
medication
gotta be
basically for it.
careful.
Yeah, so I'm on medication now, and I'm like, basically I'm having the same problems I was having before the pacemaker, but now I'm on now I have a pacemaker and medication. I'm like, should we just have done like the medication maybe, or
Yeah, that doesn't. Yeah, I feel. Yeah.
I don't know.
If you stay on medication, though, you can be fine for no big deal, long term, or
Hopefully.
hopefully.
It depends.
Single game luxury suites.
I'm in like this pacemaker group of all these people who are young that have
That have pace-
pacemakers.
yeah.
People who've grown up with them from babies, and people who are like,
Really?
pregnant with kids who are going to need them, and like people who have kids, and people who just got them and are like 40. Just this whole group of people.
I think that's good.
Well, the technology on that stuff's got to be pretty far advanced by now.
Yeah, it's
Like-
pretty good. I don't have to get another one for like 10 to 15 years.
By the time then, it'll be even more advanced.
Yeah. Yeah. They keep getting smaller too.
Yeah.
So,
Have you seen that thing for seizures now? They have things for seizures too.
really?
Yeah, a battery for seizures now too.
That's
Stops you from
crazy.
having a seizure. My friend had one put in.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it has some side effects too. She like changed her voice and she I don't know, but the thing is, when you have grand mal seizures and you end up in the hospital because you're almost brain dead from having a seizure, like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, dude, like, so it has side effects, but insurance covered it and everything for her to get it put in.
Yeah. Yeah. Mine was pretty much covered. I think I paid like $100. So,
That's cool.
it's like nothing, you know?
But obviously they probably thought you needed it, so.
Well, I had this, it's called a tilt table test. And so they like lean you back slightly, just like barely at all, like this. And they have you stand there for 15 minutes. And then I guess some people start getting dizzy then. But if that doesn't do anything, because they're like trying to create you like the same symptoms you have while you're not there.
Yeah.
So they'll spray this stuff under your tongue, and then it's supposed to like make your heart rate speed up
Yeah.
and your blood pressure go down, or the opposite. One of that,
Yeah.
just a little bit.
And yours was
My
nothing.
heart stopped, and then my blood pressure was unrecordable.
Oh my god, that's so scary.
So
I'm like,
then I woke back up, so it was fine. And then I woke up and they're like, "So you need a pacemaker?" I was like, "What?"
So that happens occasionally.
I guess. Well, I hadn't really passed out before, so I guess like if I had started passing out, that would have happened. But I was just getting dizzy, so like if you start passing out, you know, like this is gonna happen, you know.
what?
Weird.
And I was like, "Oh, well, I guess it's better if my heart doesn't stop." But the crazy thing is though that the condition, like with your heart stopping, it doesn't lead to mortality. So like the people with it didn't have a higher mortality rate than the people without it.
Yeah, no, right.
But if you
That's
pass out,
interesting, actually.
but like if you pass out while you're driving, you're gonna die.
Yeah,
So
that's
that was like why they were like, you're not allowed to drive unless you get a pacemaker.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna, you know.
Yeah.
So do you wish you just wanted to got the driver's license?
I don't know. I love driving, so.
Yeah, my friend that had the seizures too, she can't have her driver's license. It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Dangerous, you know.
It'd be a lot easier now with Lyft than it would have been like 10 years ago, or 15 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah,
That's true.
I'm sure some people, I mean, eventually everything's going to be self-driving cars.
Yeah.
And you won't even need to worry about it. You can take your pacemaker out because you're not going to need a driver's license.
Yeah, they can. So, like when you, like they can take out the box part, but the leads that you
Yeah.
put down into your heart, they can't.
Oh.
Because it's like
Part of
little
it.
scar
Interesting.
tissue around
Yeah,
it.
it's part of you now.
Yeah. It's like ingrained.
Well, so what do you think of that? Or do you want me to just taper it all to a 0 or a 1? Because it's a 1.5 to a 0 on the bottom now. So I gave you a fade.
I think it's cute. What do you think?
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah. I just need to
It's
make,
not that much of a change, but it's enough to
need to
just.
make my hair.
I like it. I
redder.
feel like it looks a little,
Yeah.
little cooler.
Yeah. I mean,
Cool.
it's not. It was awful. So. it's
I
way
needed to
better.
get, yeah, I needed to trim.
And now I can pull my hair back and not look like a weirdo. Because before
Yeah,
I
exactly.
just look like it's like
Totally.
short, medium, long.
Well, that's one of the biggest thing is I did an A-line once, and I loved how cute it looked on me, but I hated I couldn't put the whole thing in a ponytail, and so you'd have net hair on your neck. So I can get why some people who have short hair. All right, let's go get you shampoo. You want to keep. Yeah.
Coming out of stuff.
Style it a little bit. Just take a picture. I've been on a roll for the last just recently. On my first day, we got slammed, and I didn't take any pictures.
Oh man.
I should have. We did so many cool things. And today, yesterday, I'm like, I should start taking pictures.
Yeah, so my friend Amy went to cosmetology school for a little while
Yeah.
for hair.
Yeah.
So then she would do my hair. And
Good.
it was so funny because I feel like I did her hair better than she did mine.
Are you serious? Some people are like, they go to cosmetology school and they really get it. And then I have friends who went to cosmetology school and they don't even do hair. It's like, they just struggle. Like, you gotta either have it or you don't.
She'll like dye my hair and I'll see a spot that she missed and I'm like trying to rub it in without her noticing. It's really
No, I
funny.
know. I went to beauty school with some girls like that.
Yeah.
I would not let them touch my hair at all. Like, they were like, oh, we do your hair. He's like, nope, there's a reason you don't do hair at a salon anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it's just hair, so I don't mind. I can always fix it later, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess I asked 2 girls to turn my hair in the last like week that I'm like, probably haven't done a turn since beauty school. So.
oh, yeah.
Oh, well, right.
Yeah.
I have to cut it short.
Well, my blonde is starting to come out, and I hate that.
Really? I think it's cute with the blonde
Oh.
and then the orange on the tip. I like it.
I
Yeah.
hate it.
You natural color blonde?
Oh, yeah.
So you're gonna bleach it
It's
all
like-
blonde at some point?
It's pretty dark, but when it gets in the light, it lightens up a lot.
You don't like your natural color?
I hate it. I hate it so much.
You don't
I haven't had my natural hair color for like, well, since I shaved it, I let it stay natural for a little while. I was like, I'm just gonna grow it out all natural. Didn't last. I think I made it like 6 months, 7 months. I made it a while,
That's a while. Yeah,
Yeah, it is a long while.
maybe even a year. It was quite a while. And then I was like, I just can't do this anymore. I just hate it.
See, these little guys are still sticking up right here. You see them? You
Yeah.
have to take that higher.
Alright.
6:30.
Yep, you can have a seat.
Well, at least they blow dried it, or I would not even saw those. Now that they're dry.
Yeah.
The blow dryer makes everything stick up 10 times more than it would too if it wasn't blow dried. Like I'm sure that would lay down. But you already like told me, you're like, nope, I hate that.
I hate the poofies.
Cut them. I do not want them.
No.
I'm not growing them out. So, okay.
I can't. They're just so poofy.
That means I'm gonna have to clean this line up too then. 'Cause that's all where the poofies are at. Well, I guess I don't have to clean up the line because you can't see the line from right here. But,
Yay. No more poofies.
You want me to put any product in that for you? Or
Whatever
you like all
want.
natural?
Whatever you want. I try a little everything. Well, it just depends on the day. One day I'm like, oh, that's nice.
Yeah, it smells good. That's why I like it. It's a
One day I'm
matte,
like, nothing.
medium hold.
Sometimes I'm like, I'll put in some leave-in conditioner, some oil, switch it up.
Yeah. I'm just going to put a little bit in the back just so it kind of goes where it wants to go. Like, I don't do anything. And then a little on the front just to keep this from falling. That's all you need, just a little bit. You don't need too much. You are good.